We have 3 ordinances and a couple of resolutions to go over, a short agenda packet, so maybe a shorter meeting than normal. But I'll go ahead and set the agenda as published if there's no objections. And I'll ask for our city manager, if you would, sir, if you would lead us in the pledge and invocation.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd be honored. If everybody could join me in prayer, please, first. Everybody bow their heads. Oh, Lord, please instruct us and teach us in the way that we should conduct this meeting. Please counsel with us, your loving eye on us. Let our aims in this meeting be aligned with your direction. Let our plans be orchestrated by you, Father. Let your will be done in this meeting so that this can be a meeting that is based upon your desires for us. Whatever it is that you want to result from this meeting, Lord, let it happen. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Everybody join me for the prayer. Come on, senior. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, sir. Next item is approval of minutes from our September 27th meeting. If there's no objections, we'll approve those as published. Hearing no objections. All right, they'll be approved as published. Next item on the agenda is citizen comments. This is your opportunity to address the Board of Commissioners. You'll have 3 minutes to address the commission. Ask that you keep your comments to the commission as a whole, not to single out anyone. You'll be granted 3 minutes to speak. I'll ask you for your name and address for the record. Yes, sir.
My name is Dennis Buchanan, 58 Hatcher Road, Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
Right. You're recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, guys. I just want to talk about, before Charlie Daniels passed away, his foundation is the Journey Home Project. And the Journey Home Project is sponsoring Operation Song, but they do a whole lot more than that. Operation Song up to date has written over 1,000 songs for veterans, Gold Star moms, children. We're trying to put a stop to 22 veterans a day committing suicide. It's really more closer to 30 a day. And we've got to stop that. So I'm part of the Operation Song program and part of the Journey Home Project. And we're putting on a benefit concert to help us keep writing songs for veterans, telling their story in a song, bringing them back one song at a time. To be part of that, I've seen it save lives. It saved my life. And I knew when we was retired that I was going to jump into this with both feet. We are putting on a benefit concert, silent and live auction. Food is included with your tickets. November the 13th. Doors open at 4:00. Music starts at 5. We've got Larry Gatlin. We've got several Nashville songwriters that's going to be there. That's Grammy winners. A lot of your local people have donated different things to be auctioned off. You can go online and get your tickets there. But I just want to thank you for the opportunity to let you. Yes, sir.
Where?
Oh, I'm sorry. At the new hotel behind Goodwill. It's the Hyatt and True. It's a double brand hotel that Bobbin just built.
Okay. And that's November 13th.
Yes, sir. And we talked to your manager to try to get you to come and play, but he said you was too busy.
I'm booked, actually. So.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. This is one and only most likely opportunity to address the commission tonight. So if you have a comment, now's the time. All right. Seeing none, we will close citizen comments. We will move on to commissioner comments and reports. I'll recognize District 3 Commissioner, Commissioner Hefner.
No, not much to report on. I've been out on vacation for the last couple of weeks. Just want to let everybody know that we did have a workshop earlier this evening where we're looking at redrawing some of the district lines. these decisions are not going to come easy for me since most of them do affect my district. So just know that these decisions are going to be well thought out, and be mindful in the decisions that are made. So with that, I hope everybody has a great week. That's it.
All right. Thank you, sir. District 4, Commissioner Mullally.
I don't really have a report. I will be scheduling a town hall meeting in November about the potential growth in District 4, which is currently all the city limits south of the interstate. As Commissioner Hefner stated about the redistricting, once that's voted on, portions of District 4 will be going to District 3. Is it okay to, you think, to post the maps? I don't know, publicly?
Yeah, they're just proposals. So.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so definitely portions of District 4 are going to 3. So, but I wanted to do a town hall it's going to be in November. I don't have a date yet because I'm waiting for the confirmation of a engineer and developer of when they can be there, of something that's already submitted. And there's something else that I think is going to be on the Planning Commission this month. Possibly, very likely. Anyway, and I just want to also kind of paint a visual of the growth potential coming to District 4. But I will send out notices, and it will be in my next newsletter that will be going out on the 1st, around the 1st. And that's all. That's all I had.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner. Next to recognize our District 1 and Vice Mayor, Commissioner Justice.
Thank you, Mayor. Like the others, I don't have a whole lot to report. I do have one very special thing that happened this weekend, and I'm so very proud. There's a picture, if you'll notice, that is my son, Kendall Justice, and his new wife, Zoe Justice. And Chief James Hambrick I was so proud to have my friend officiating that. They got married Saturday, and so my heart is full. I'm very happy my prayers were answered. He married a good person. It's every dad's dream or every dad's nightmare, depending on how you look at it. And then the dream came true. So just wanted to post that up there. I'm very happy, very proud of my kids. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'll just echo what was already announced by Mr. Buchanan about the Voices for Veterans on November 13th at 5 p.m. And it sounds like a wonderful cause, and I think everyone's got plans that night now. And with that, I'll recognize our city manager for his report.
Thank you, Mayor, Board of Commissioners, and everybody in attendance and those watching at home. On behalf of our elected body, our staff, and the citizens of Mount Juliet, I'd like to thank Mr. Dennis Buchanan and Mr. Eddie here in the back, and any other veterans in the room tonight. Mr. Farmer as well, for your military service. And I also like to thank our emergency service workers that are here tonight and keeping us safe locally and abroad. And Mayor and Commission, with your permission, I'd like to approach the podium for quick recognition. All right, I hope everybody can hear me okay. As everybody knows, on March the 3rd of 2020, our city suffered a tragic incident, of course, in the tornado. And during that tornado, we lost 3 lives. Not too short a time after that, Mr. Andrew Wall, who's the gentleman sitting here with these 2 handsome young men, these are his sons, reached out to me on behalf of Hutton, which is this young man here in the middle, and said they wanted to do something special to recognize the community as part of his Eagle Scout project. And I polled the room earlier, and are there any Eagle Scouts in the room? And I don't think there is. So I wanted this young man, especially right here, and I believe this is his younger brother. It's hard to tell these days. I'm not good at that anymore, but just how proud we are of him and his dad, because anytime you see a son and a father working so hard on a project for a community to give back, I'd say I'm just guesstimating somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 was raised to do the project you did there. So what they ended up building was basically a pavilion that's up by the truck display on Mount Juliet Road. As it was being built, a lot of folks wondered why it was built the way it was, or what was being built. And what was built there was a bit of a sanctuary where citizens in this community can come to reflect on the tragic events that went through our community, Commissioner Hefner in particular, through your district, as a way to always pay respect to not only our community, but to the people that lost their homes, valuables that they can never retain, and then most importantly, of course, lives. So I told Mr. Andrew Wall, they're all local residents here, and he works here locally in the community, that I want to make a bigger deal of it. They're just saying, hey, thank you, son, for, achieving your Eagle Scout rank, which he'll get here. He's got a few more steps to compete. But I want folks to understand, if you aren't an Eagle Scout or if you weren't in the Scouts, how many years, and I'm going to get him to come up here and talk in just a minute, if you don't mind a little public talking, because I'm sure he's done that, how many years he's been in the Scouts that took him to get to this point. So it's basically, this is something he wants to give back to this community so the folks can not only enjoy it, just to go and rest and relax, or to reflect on what happened there. So I have something special. It's mainly for Mr. Hutton and his brother, because I'm sure his brother has helped Dad a lot in this way, as being a good brother to support his brother with this. So I have something for both you young men, if you can come up here, and Dad, if you can join them. This is for your mayor, your vice mayor, and your elected body and staff and the citizens of Mount Juliet. And as the mayor said, it's basically like keys to the city. And if the rest of the commission would mind coming up for a photo, we'd love to get you guys in a photo so Mr. Justin can put it out there to show that we support young people and what you guys do. But Dad, I'll get you one too. I meant to bring another one. But basically, I'm going to get you guys to do a picture, and I'll get Hutton to say a little bit. But it's a big deal what you've accomplished here, young man. Very proud of you. I saw him and his dad out there working. They just didn't do something cheap. They did a concrete pad. They used the best of lumber and put the standing steel roof on it, and just can't thank you guys enough. So one more coming. All right, I'll get on the very end. You got enough room there to landscape us all in?
Turn sideways.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, absolutely. All right, 3, 2. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Commission, thank y'all so much for, and basically what those challenge coins are. In the old days, we used to give a key to the city, but that'll be something forever that Hutton can remember and reflect upon. But Hutton, if you'd like to come up and talk a little bit, tell us a little bit about your project, I'll sit down. Dad, thank you so much for raising 2 fine young men and for being such outstanding citizens.
Yes, sir. So
Come on up here, young man.
I started my beginning of my project this past summer, and my grandfather was an Eagle Scout in Mount Juliet, and it's part of the reason why I wanted to do something for this community as well. And so I talked to Mr. Martin, and we came up with the idea to build a pavilion for the city. And it has been an awesome experience that I'm forever grateful for. And I really am grateful for the city and for the community. And I hope that benefits the community, and hopefully it'll have an impact as well. So just thank you so much to everyone.
Next, right? Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir. With that, our next item on the agenda is our unfinished business consent agenda items. We have 3 items on here. I'm unfortunately going to have to split these 3 because we've got a request on 8.2 for a deferral. So I'll read these one at a time. 8.1, an ordinance to rezone from Commercial Town Center CTC to Commercial Interchange Plan Unit Development CI PUD, and adopt the preliminary master development plan for Velocity Motorsports being located at 100 Northwest Rutland Road, map 77, parcel 70.06 in the city of Mount Juliet, Wilson County, Tennessee. Got a motion and a second on the table. Any discussion? All in favor of this signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Passes by 4-0 by my account. Next item is 8.2, an ordinance amending Part B of the Unified Development Code of the City of Mount Juliet, Tennessee, known as the Zoning Regulation Ordinance 2001-29, adopted October 8, 2001, as amended by amending Article 5, 104.4, Development Standards from Single-Family Residential, Article 6, 103.7, Design Standards for Commercial Structures, and Article 7, 103.9, Building Design for Industrial Structures. Got a motion, I'll second. As much as I enjoyed reading this in here, I need to make a motion that we defer this. The reason being is we had new, is it safe to say, Mr. Marchetti, a new legal requirement on the public notice for this that needs to go back out again? If I got that wrong. All right. So that's my motion. We defer this for one meeting. I was actually a question. Does it need to be one meeting or two? But they got a heated game of solitaire going. So just one meeting then. All right. That's my motion to deferral for one meeting. I heard a second. Any questions or comment on the advisement of deferral? All right. All in favor of deferring for one meeting, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? That passes 4-0. Last ordinance is an ordinance amending fiscal year 2021-22, budget ordinance 2021-19 to appropriate funds for construction contract for Cedar Creek Interceptor sewer upsizing project. I got a motion and second over here. It's on the table. Any discussion on this?
Couple of
Yeah,
questions.
Vice Mayor?
We received, and I'm trying to, Matt, you or Andy, either one. But we received bids on this, correct? And then when the bids came in, we accepted the bid. Is that correct?
That actually will be on one of your resolutions tonight for
Okay.
the sewer.
So the bid has not been accepted yet then?
No, that is pending the passage of the resolution tonight.
And so this is going to be the lowest bid, came in 128,000 over what we budgeted,
That's
correct?
correct. We bid three sewer projects all at the same time, hoping that by bidding all three, we would get some better prices. As it were, we had two that we chose not to bring. We're going to hold off on those, try to value engineer those and bring them back for bids probably within about 4 to 6 months, hoping for some better prices. One of those came in double the estimate. Another one came in 50% higher than the estimate. This was the closest one that we had to the estimate. Also, this is the one that's most critical.
Is there a reason why these are coming in so much higher? Is it just COVID, supply chain, that the whole?
Two primary factors. The cost of plastic pipe is skyrocketed right now. The other thing is contractors are just not hungry. And so prices for labor costs are higher as well. So we're just not getting the competitive bid prices we were getting even 6 months to a year ago.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor of the ordinance, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously, 4-0. Next item on the agenda is under new business resolution, a resolution 11-1, a resolution approving the award of the construction contract for the Cedar Creek Interceptor sewer upsizing project and authorize the mayor to sign the contract.
Motion.
Motion second. The contract is on the table. Any discussion or questions on this? Vice Mayor?
Is there an end date to be completed by? We've been caught in this quagmire before, so.
Yes, let me look at that. We do have construction end dates on there. I'll have to look that up and get back with you.
But there is a very clear.
Yes.
And what is the result if not completed by that end date?
We usually assess liquidated damages, so it's a per day penalty if they're not completed on time.
Whether it be 500 or whatever.
Yes.
Dollars. Okay.
That's correct.
I will tell you, and it looks like Cleary Construction was the one who got that bid. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And they are the ones that did the work in my district up here last, I think, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think so. Yes. I
And
not
did an
manage that one.
excellent job, by the way, and very customer friendly. So I was very pleased with Cleary Construction.
Yes, they did the Royal Oaks pump station.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? All right, all in favor of the resolution, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. 11-2 is a resolution approving a supplement to the agreement between the City of Mount Juliet, Tennessee and WSP USA Incorporated for the improvement project on Old Lebanon Dirt Road and authorizing the mayor to sign the contract.
Motion.
A motion and a second on the table here. Any questions or comments? All right. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. That carries. Any opposed? All right, that passes unanimously. Our last item on the agenda is labeled adjournment. We'll stand adjourned if there's no other business or objections. Seeing none, we're adjourned.